Welcome, we're almost ready to go. This is the scene here at El Alcoraz. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Argentina up against China.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
The Argentina first team.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
And so the battle commences. Good-looking sequence. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Well, not the best clearance. Good-looking cross. Well, still an issue here. Out of play for an Argentina throw. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Oh, what an opportunity. The save was a good one. That's useful play. A fine reading of the situation. Vanessa Santana. Sachs. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
They've regained possession. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? And a fine cross. A decisive clearance it was. Well, she keeps moving. Well, she couldn't find the target with that one. She was under considerable pressure. Zhao Yi. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Gabriela Chavez. Plenty of support here. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Estefania Banini. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Looking for the angle. Well, the supporters think it's on, and the keeper more than equal to it. And now the delivery. And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Gao Chen. Chance to run at them. And still looking for space. Well, credit to her for a brave piece of goalkeeping.
Well, she's read that so well, hasn't she? She was so quick off her line.
Can they get in behind them? Well, since they have the ball, the referee... It might be! Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Sachs. Bonsegundo. In position. And striking the outside of the post with that effort. And it's going to be a goal kick here. Could play it in. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Mariana Larroquette. Florencia Bonsegundo. A bit of running room now on the wing. And a good take under duress there. Zhao Yi. Nice switch of play. Well, possibilities in the centre.
Well, it's been a good last 15 minutes for Argentina. They're having most of the ball now and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and create something else. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Florencia Bonsegundo. Mariana Larroquette. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, that could have been the opener.
Well, it looked for all the world to be the opening goal. Her finishing has to be better than that.
Yao. Now, let's see what they can do here. chance. And not cleared away properly. And a time for calm on the ball. And fisted away.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
And still trying to get the shot off. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. So the corner played into the box. Not really the ideal clearance. Now can they make something happen? In position to give them the lead, maybe.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Oh, showing excellent vision. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Elects to go short. Cross could be useful. Well, she tried to keep the header down, but couldn't do so.
But once she gets there, Derek, and makes decent contact, she's got to head that one down.
Romina Núñez. La Roquette. Well, she keeps moving. Zhao. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Well, successfully cut out. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Bon segundo. Gao. A very timely interception. Núñez. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Zhang. And Wang. It did look on for them, but not to be. Zhang Jin. Oh, good-looking run. Ball is loose. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Breaking at pace. Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. Cometti. Gabriela Chavez. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, could be. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, a great save, and then hanging on to the ball.
Well, you have to say the first save was a brilliant stop. Then she got a bit lucky when it came back to her, but great goalkeeping.
Zhang Rui. Now with Wang. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Into the advanced position. It's got to be! And precision was lacking.
Well, that's a big chance to put them in front, but she has to be more clinical.
And so there it is. That brings to an end the first half here at El Alcoraz. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Really bright looking attack. Chances on. That is a tackle and a half. And a good take under duress there. And China ready for the throw-in. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Now what can they do from here? The save was a good one. Over it comes. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Yao Ling Wei. Good movement. And simple for the keeper. And space to cross it. And cuts inside. Oh, it's there for her. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Slipshod passing. Gives it a go. Pretty simple for the keeper. Romina Nunez. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Could be. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. This looks promising out wide. Could reduce the deficit. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal.
Well, Argentina are enjoying most of the possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and she just finds that bit of space in the box, which makes the header so much easier. It's a very good goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. So a half an hour remaining. Good-looking pass. Read it well. Teammates available. Oh, it might be. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. So making the substitution now.
Esta es una llamada para los padres de Clara y Mateo. Nuestros hijos os están esperando en recepción.
Well, they fancy a short one. Delivered into the area here. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Oh, great block. Could be a chance to break here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Zhang Jin. Well, successfully cut out. Retaining possession proving difficult. Can she find the right pass? Happy to take on the shot. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. La Roquette. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And given away. "20 minutes to go in this one." Zhang Jin. Is she going to score? And no problems at all for the keeper. La Roquette. Losing possession here. Electing to cross into the centre. The end product just wasn't there. Breaking at pace. Now this could be productive. The delivery just needs to resolve the danger. Florencia Bonsegundo. Bravo. Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. There to win it back. Space on the flank. And crossing towards the far post. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Possession changing hands. And making headway. Oh, she's broken things up magnificently. Wang Shanshan. Can they hit on the break? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Zhang Rui. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Well, she couldn't keep it on target, and the pressure had a lot to do with that. Estefania Banini. And outfoxing her opponent. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. And they have possession again. And room now out on the wing. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And they're making a change. Well, they're going for the short one. Opportunity here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again. The cross is inch perfect, just begging somebody to run onto it. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Now, can they be creative from here? There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Wang. Dangerous ball. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. And foul it is then. Well, over the top, but it will go through to the keeper. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Tang. Now that'll be a free kick. Is this the moment? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. A chance maybe from the wide position. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. And the final whistle, a victory for Argentina, precisely what their fans were hoping for, Stuart.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.